Hello, everyone. My name is Shadow, and I'll be your entertainer this evening. I'm going to be hopping into Black Book again today. Going to be trying to continue the hunt for the wedding guests that we accidentally got turned into wolves. But hey, we got one of them turned back already, so I'd say we're doing pretty good. So let's hop back into it.
What a cause he's by.
Hush, Proshka. You'll scare the hunter.
He won't hear anything. Not unless I want to. If I'm dealing with a regular human, he won't know a thing that I'm saying. He thinks I'm purring. Ha! Don't worry. We'll catch your friends soon enough. And put them on a nice strong chain.
Or turn them back into humans.
It's not funny. What if they've already tried some wolf food?
Then all the better reason for the chain.
Proshka.
Looks like we've got... Ah, man, task failed. Well, I guess we better just send them on another meaningless job. He wasn't able to count the needles before. Let's have him try again. Let's see. Okay, we've already got one of those then. I think I'll leave it alone for now.
It's better to go in the dark. We may not be able to find werewolves during the daytime.
Did Grandpa help you in the past?
There was this incident with Shorane, but I wasn't able to give this chart his due. Maybe it's for the better that you showed up. With the nowhere, we'll be able to track the leshey.
I need a magic herb. Do you know where they can grow?
To the east of Kolva, all the forests are old, all with masters. That means you'll find your herb there.
How will we search for wedding guests?
We'll follow their tracks. Alaberga will track down every one of them. Looks like they went to Palutstone. We'll find them there.
Looks like we've got a couple detours this time, but no alternate tasks. It's not too bad.
Several steps over old moss are enough for the constant murmur of fir branches to cover you entirely. Before you, you see the rotting wooden frames of an abandoned village. You think to yourself, is this the fate of everything on this earth? Hayrat notices a wolf footprint among the rotten boards and impassable nettle. He says a lot of beasts have come through here recently. The path leads to the east. You also see some pieces of cloth. These are the cursed wolves. A circle made of meadow flowers is in the middle of the village. Accompanied by a cold wind, the old secrets the grim fir branches speak of causes the white petals of cuckoo's tears to shiver with fear. You whisper the secret words and pick the herbs that grow here. But will it be enough for all the cursed?
Luckily, I think I have a few already.
In the corners of the abandoned rooms, you see stoves like stone dead men. You peek into one isba and then into another. The village is abandoned by people and spirits alike. On the road, you see a wooden whistle. It belongs to Petka. It looks like you're on the right path. Hayrat leads you along the wolf tracks. Sometimes he lets his falcon fly, and it seems to help him stay on the right path. The moss under your feet grumbles with every step. Shadows peer out from among the gloomy pines. Or could it be you're just seeing invisible spirits among the rustling branches?
You can go after the shadow, draw a circle, or consult Hayrat. Well, might as well ask his opinion. He is the one more familiar with these woods.
The hunter looks around intensely and proposes to continue the journey. He makes hints about the leshey and spits. After making mention of this spirit, your guide starts to nervously look around at the surrounding darkness. In the trembling light of the dying fire, you see a fisherman fighting a wolf pack. He tries to get away on a boat, fighting the beasts with his oar.
Of course we're gonna help. But waste on the right since he has the highest health. Burning Blood's pretty useful. That'll do. I could just do the 2 cards to get the style out of this. I do already have Bless on, so... Then just use Prushka's defense. Oh, there's... Right, I forgot that was a thing. Let's see. get him started with some waste. I guess just defend against all of their attacks. Two of them are going down anyway, pretty sure. Pretty close to it. Still have Bless. So I'll take that down. No. Yeah, no, I'll up the Bless and then put that up again. And that should be the last wolf. Yeah, why not heal a little bit? And he's going to try to run away, but he only has 4 health anyway. So we're going to do that. And then he would get hit by the waste as well.
The rest of the wolves scatter. Looks like there were no werewolves among them. The grateful fisherman gives you all his money and his evening catch. After that, he crosses himself and bows to Palyud. He assumes it was him who brought you.
Well, it's free money.
A gloomy river has slowly filled this glade, turning it into a rotting sore. You notice a black figure that jumps from hillock to hillock, all along the way, twitching in a strange manner. Your blood runs cold.
Pursue the shadow or walk around. Well, that's no fun.
Greedy swamp sludge grabs onto you when you try to catch up to the strange shadow. It's a werewolf. You call out to the wolf, but he only glances at you before disappearing into the trees. One more step, you're very close, but a strange half-wolf chort appears with his retinue from the thicket.
So I probably should have gone around. Whoops. bad. It's definitely a strange wolf. Second brother. I guess it's a good thing I used that when I did. Target him with the Moon Brother. And we'll do 4 defense. Hold on to those for now. Sleep up, oh, little Pushka. So while we have the opportunity, we can try to knock down that wolf. And, well, no, he doesn't really attack me, does he? So I don't want to curse him. I want to curse one of the wolves. And put waste on this one as well, since he's going to defend. Now his defense is going to go on himself. He already has waste, but he could certainly use more. That's always useful. Throw out more bless. And I could do healing herbs, but that would require me to actually use my herbs. Nah, I think we're good. First brother's bite. So this isn't one of the brothers, he just has skills from them. That should be fine for now. His defense should vanish since he doesn't have ki. Then I can hit him with just about everything. Man, he didn't even have a character.
Shaggy fir trees are hugging a roughly built house, as if they are trying to close up a wound on the mossy bed of the forest. This izba is usually empty in the summer, but Ayrat notices human footprints leading to the ravine. Hunters often store supplies in case of a rainy day. Likewise, in this izba, you find a bark box with canned goods.
This is gonna earn me some sin, isn't it?
You stealthily put the supplies in your bag.
Of course.
You are able to find some cuckoo's tears flowers and pick them while reading Zagavers. The tracks lead to a foggy ravine and disappear near its edge. You stop in hesitation. Are they worth following? A slimy fog flows at the bottom of this ravine. First, you hear hissing, and then a man emerges from the dark. Living snakes slither up and down his staff. He's dragging a whining wolf with red eyes on a chain.
No need to attack him immediately.
God helps.
God helps. Let the wolf go. It's no ordinary beast.
I'm not playing games with you, girl. I can see that you are a knower yourself. These werewolves is my prey. So if you want to leave here alive, don't stand in my way.
Listen, give me this werewolf and I will lift his curse. Why do you want him anyway?
Lift the curse. So what? As soon as he entered my ravine, I saw by his eyes that he was a werewolf. I'll lift the curse myself as soon as we get to the village. And his relatives will reward me for that. And if I make him human now, I'll have to watch over him. If he's on a chain like this, he'll run there by himself.
So you want a reward? Will you accept it from my hands?
Why not? I have the herbs I need right here. Do you have rubbles?
Oh, that's not too bad.
Be it as you wish. Give me the chain.
The Khaldun tosses you the chain and the magic herb, after which he disappears into the fog. You lift the curse from the werewolf and feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right track.
Vasilisa, what happened? Where are we?
You were turned into a wolf, and then a snake Khaldun nearly took you.
You tell the girl about the recent events and help her get to the road leading to Pakcha. After that, you continue along your way.
So if I'd just decided that the ravine was too dangerous, she would have just been ransomed? That would have sucked.
The closer you are to Palyut, the grimmer the hunter becomes. This is also reflected in the falcon. The bird becomes weaker, as if its malady is returning. The wolf path leads you to the naked bones of the Palyut stone. Ayrat points to the mountain. The werewolves went in that direction. He stops mid-sentence. You see two creatures between the trees. You can't make them out clearly in the dark. A wolf and a man.
Can either attack or sneak after them. Again, there's no reason to attack yet.
A tall man walks between the opening branches. A beast following him obediently turns out to be only a cub. You can make out leftover human clothes. It is a boy that you know, Petka. If he dies in wolf form, he will also die as a human. You can't afford to miss your mark. The man strides on, and you try to follow him. It seems for a moment the werewolf recognizes you, but after the stranger's touch, his eyes become those of a beast again.
Wait, isn't that cursed Petka?
God helps. Who are you?
The man looks at you sullenly and doesn't say a word. You don't feel the presence of demons, and he doesn't look like a leshey.
Let the wolf cub go. It's not a beast. You hear me?
The man doesn't pay you any attention and walks on.
Petka, it's me, Vasilisa. Remember?
The cub looks at you, but doesn't recognize you. There's nothing human in his eyes.
Maybe I can remind Petka that he's not a wolf.
Was it a whistle or a flute that he had? Thought it was a whistle. I did find his whistle earlier, but maybe it was a flute? This one might be worth this. I don't think any of the other ones make sense, though. Yeah, I think that has to be the flute.
Look what I found, Petka. Don't you want to banish some Khalduns?
The cub runs to you sheepishly. The stranger watches Petka with gloomy eyes, but doesn't try to stop him.
Let go or attack. Do I have to do one or the other? I don't want to... I mean, he hasn't done anything to make me want to attack him.
God helps.
The man looks at you sullenly and doesn't say a word.
Let the wolf cub go. It's not a beast.
The man doesn't pay you any attention and walks on.
I guess I have to attack? So I don't want to let Pietka go.
You! Let the wolf cub go!
The stranger raises his furry fists and gets ready for a fight.
It's not attacking yet, so I don't need a defense immediately. Now would be a good time for a defense, though. Let's just waste the wolf. He doesn't have any curse yet, so I'm not terribly worried. That is going to be useful for a while. I didn't put up the burning herbs yet. Should be fine. Well, that was a whole sea of pluses and minuses for health. Okay, so now I can put curse on him. And then that's much more useful. Just burning herbs and... let's do that one. I mean, it's definitely not, like, the best idea to just ignore the wolf, but, like, I'm not exactly taking damage at the moment. I put up burning herbs, so... don't eat those, they were dogs. How apt. +7 all allies. Well, you don't exactly have any allies right now. Pull off style at the moment. I think I have bless going on already. probably don't need to use my burning herbs at the moment. He's not exactly doing well. Krushka, what wonderful timing you have. And I put up the damage on gaining. Yep. So what's my health looking like? Not all that bad, actually. That's just well versed, so it doesn't need everything to be. That should do it.
When you feel that you've won the battle, the stranger runs away towards Palyud with inhuman speed. He leaves the wolf cub behind.
Ah, damn, he escaped.
I think we can catch him. We're following the tracks, right?
Ah, yeah. He won't escape. Let's camp here. We need to catch her breath.
The Bashkir frowns and starts to make a fire. All that's left for you is to deal with Petka. The Bashkir. You approach the werewolf boy. His eyes are silently begging you for help. You perform the ritual, and the wolf cub turns into Petka. The boy loses consciousness. You lay him in your camp and catch your breath.
We're getting close. I say this with all my divinating Susietka authority.
Can you divine anything else?
Nah, I've always been bad at foretelling. Who is? The other Susietkas are also guessing, and they usually are the mob. Don't worry, Vasya. We'll help you and yours. Still, you should stock up on Cuckoo's tears.
Working on it.
You weren't very surprised by the spirit.
It's not my first day in the forest. I've seen things.
So now we climb the mountain?
The werewolves are running to the pack leader, the master of this mountain. I know the way. I'll guide you. Rest now.
Who was that man? He doesn't look like a Chort.
This was Shurale from Palyud. Who else?
I thought we established that he wasn't a leshey.
I would recognize him in any form. Werewolves run towards him. If knowers of priests don't turn them back, they stay wild beasts for life. A person dear to me disappeared once, and old Yegor helped me to make a charter. The leshey didn't give her back anyway. He took her for himself. He, by Palyud. That means it was him. He was afraid to show himself to me. Now we're going to track him down.
I get the feeling he has a personal investment here.
Was it long ago that old Yegor helped you?
Long ago. You were still little. When the charter didn't help, we went searching by ourselves. We found my wife, but it was too late.
Where are we? I can't remember. It's hard to speak. Seems unfamiliar.
Have you seen other wedding guests?
I can't remember. It's like it was all in a fog, as if they were running. Nikolai was there, beside me. We were back in here, as if called by someone. We ran as fast as we could. That's how we were separated. Then I met an old man. He took me. The others are still near. I still feel it.
Who was that man with you?
The old man. He was bringing me home. I was following him. I heard everything in the forest with them. We heard you too. A kind old man he was.
How do you feel?
I can't remember. I used to live in the village, not in the forest, right? How much time has passed? A lot?
The boy stares at the flames without blinking. It seems that he is lost in his thoughts.
Luckily, not too long. Counted the needles, but kept losing count. Oh dear. Goodness, we're almost at 100. Alright, let's see. Pages deal more damage. Increase their value for defense. Could get more keys, I guess. Wouldn't be the worst thing. I feel like this is more useful, this page at the moment. I'm gonna get fierce words, I think. Suppose we might as well see the book merchant.
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
Yeah, not worth it.
After several hours of rest, you go on your way. Among the forests, at the foot of Palyud, you almost forget that Cherdin is somewhere near. This forest looks like it was born at the dawn of time. Your thoughts return to the wedding. Could you do something to prevent Alexander from doing this? Or was this all predetermined by fate?
I mean, considering that your next seal was the wolf seal, it was awfully convenient.
Evil spirits pull you out of your thoughts. You see their burning eyes among the trees.
Ah, this guy again. And maybe that... Yeah, no. Be more useful to put it on the one that's gonna get defended. God bless at the moment, right? I do not. Okay. Now we'll put waste on him. Oh no, I can't attack him. Well, I guess I'll just have to attack this wolf over here. Meanwhile, he can have a curse. Man, sorry about your wolf, dude. That seems like it would suck. New fiend? I did not ask for this. During his time as an Ikota of Perm's governor, he learned the subtleties of political affairs. Minus 10 rubles at the end of battle. Why would anyone voluntarily take so many fiends? Goodness. And I realized that I started off this game by saying I would take as many fiends as possible, but hey.
You stop, feeling witching forces near one of the old pines. You look up. Its branches reach to the skies, and it seems like they have no end, reaching to the top of the world. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. By the tree roots, you make out a trail of blood leading east. You come closer to the tree. Its heavy branches hide you from the outer world. You feel that you have entered an ancient place of an alien power. You follow your witch's sense and study the old pine tree. Among the old roots, you find an ancient bronze figurine looking like a man with a moose head. You sense strong sorcery coming from this item. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose here. They dragged it somewhere to the east. The hunter says the pack caught a mighty moose.
Wolf feast. You can hear the terrible sound of bones crunching.
You smell blood as moonlight shines over the wolves gorging themselves in a wild feast. Some of the beasts have red eyes. There's a werewolf in this pack, but it looks like he hasn't been allowed to the prey yet.
Interfere.
The pack senses your smell and surrounds you in anticipation of defending their prey. You take a deep breath. You cannot kill the werewolf.
I mean, well, that wasn't the intent, but... Oh boy. Okay. Luckily there's only one extra, so... Ah, great. My spikes are so useful right now. That's... Okay, that's not good. I don't have anything to heal the enemy is the problem. Which basically means I'm on a timer. Which really sucks. Okay. I can do some of that. I can work with this. Should be able to knock that one down. Okay, we got it. Surprisingly, we got it.
When the frightened remnants of the wolf pack disappear behind the trees, you take a step towards the werewolf. You perform the ritual, and the wolf turns into a bridesmaid. As soon as you lift the curse, you feel the fourth seal cracking. You're on the right path.
Where am I? Everything is in a fog.
I came in time. If you had eaten anything, then...
You tell the girl what happened, and help her get to the path leading to Pakcha, after which you go on your way.
Didn't quite see what that achievement was, but I assume it was something about freeing some amount of werewolves. I've got another skill point. Can increase my defense pages, or increase damage pages. Or increase the number of keys in my Zagabor. Which requires level 19, I guess. I'm only level 13, so I can't do this one. May as well increase my defense then. Let's just get rid of him. I can't assign him. Oh, I hope he's not doing his idle thing. There we go, that's the direction we're supposed to be going.
Ayrat continues to lead you along the tracks. Soon, the path is surrounded by overhanging trees that look like church walls. In a couple of steps, your way is blocked by a wall of tangled branches. Ayrat frowns and pulls out his axe.
Stop him or don't interfere. That look like church walls. Should probably stop him and go around.
You insist on finding another way, and the Bashkir reluctantly agrees. Before getting back on the path, you spend a lot of time and strength.
Tusk tusk.
You hear the gentle gurgling of a creek nearby, as well as the steady sighing of branches. You can feel evil spirits. Ahead, on a stone, a rusalka is combing her slimy hair.
Travelers, come closer. You can rest here after your long journey.
Don't try your black arts on us. We are Khaldoons ourselves.
It seems that Ayrat has succumbed to sorcery. He steps towards the undead. You grab his sleeve and whisper a Zagaver. The sorcery vanishes. The rusalka hisses in anger.
Why are you here, you Khaldoons?
Wait, don't be angry. We need to get to the top. We're not going to spoil your creek.
Yes, this is my creek, mine. You want to pass? Pledge a sacrifice to me. Then I'll let you pass. And tell you about the treasure. The other knower left it here, not far away.
What kind of sacrifice do you want?
I know churches ask you Khaldoons for jobs. Let one of them bring a man to me. As you can see, I only wish for some company.
Some company to drown. Promise to sacrifice, lie, play cards, or attack. This is definitely going to earn a bit of sin. I could try to play cards for it. The last couple times I've done the cards, I haven't done too terribly.
Maybe we can play some cards. If I win, you'll tell about the treasure.
So be it. But if you lose, I'll take your soul.
Why not? Oh. Don't have many cards left. She's taking an awful lot of cards. Which makes me think there's something up her sleeve. But I don't know what. Well then. Yeah, there wasn't much way for me to win that one. You're kidding, right? You're telling me I have to start all the way back?
You hear the gentle gurgling of a creek nearby, as well as the steady sighing of branches.
Travelers, you can...
Don't try your black eye.
It seems that the Rusalka hisses.
Why are you...
Wait, don't be angry.
Yes, this is my kind of I know churches ask you Khaldoons for jobs. Let one of them bring a man to me. As you can see, I only wish for some company.
Okay, so the autosave wasn't too far back. Which is a relief, because otherwise we would have been starting a while back. I mean, we're doing pretty poorly on our sins anyway. If we can't win with the cards, may as well promise a sacrifice.
Be it as you wish. I'll order my chort to bring someone.
Oh, very good. Look here. There is a passing. If you go east, you'll find a cave. A Khaldoon died there. Don't look at me. I didn't kill him. I don't know the reason.
You cross the creek, watching the Rusalka attentively, but she disappears behind the sedge and doesn't show herself.
Wonder if we're gonna have to fight him.
The winding creek leads you to an unwelcoming cave. In the gloomy darkness, you make out gray human bones. The air is full of sorcerous power, seeping out of the remains and out of the pistir that's lying nearby. The air is full of the clothes are long gone, and all you can say about the deceased is that he died very long ago. Perhaps his remains weren't scattered by wild beasts, because there is still some power left in this place. You open the pestiere, and several famished and frightened chorts emerge from it. They quickly disappear in the darkness. Inside, you see an old spindle that gives off a malicious power. Who knows? Maybe it was this thing that killed the previous owner.
Sure, let's just see if it'll kill us
A
too.
sharp pain pierces your hand when you touch this accursed item. Unable to resist, you put the spindle in your bag.
Oh boy. Yeah, that definitely killed him.
Not far from the top of Palude, you find a glade, basking in the moonlight. It's close to the drop, opening to the forests around you. You feel you can find some healing herbs here. Your thoughts return to the day of the wedding, when you were searching for herbs. You recollect the stories old Yegor used to tell you of Khaldoons who lost a duel. You never thought it could happen to you.
Hey, I won. He was just a sore loser.
I barely remember what happened before the forest grandpa took me. Where did we live? Vasilisa.
Pietka's looking a lot less grey.
Oh, You're from Bakcha, Petka.
He'll remember in time. I've seen it once before. A hunter was led astray by a shurale. But that one didn't completely come to his senses. This one is still young. He will.
That's all right, Petka. We'll make you better. You'll remember.
I want to go home, Vasya. To my mother.
Man, that poor kid wouldn't have stood a chance on his own against Alexander.
Are you ready to take on the leshey?
Well, we didn't came all this way for nothing.
I don't think so. You're not ready. They ruined your wedding, and you let him sleep near the foot of the mountain. Why would this be any different?
I technically won that battle. Same as the wedding. He ran away.
We cannot let him escape. I know what we should do. The leshey draws his power from the forest. Palude forest is strong, and the leshey is strong also. We need to set the trees on fire. We will light one here, near the tops. Then Shurale will grow weak. Alabirga, he won't escape. Well, what do you think?
Burn the forest or don't burn the forest. That sounds like a terrible idea. That sounds like you're just gonna make him mad.
This plan you've thought up is a sin. This forest feeds you.
All right, you do as you like.
Why do I get the feeling he's gonna burn the forest anyway or something? Oh hey, another herb. And he's not with us. He's definitely somewhere burning the forest down. How you doing, Pietka?
What? I'm scared. When are we going back?
Stop whining. Be glad you're alive.
The boy bites on his lip and hides his tears behind the torn sleeve of his shirt.
Didn't need to be that mean about it.
Sheridan is somewhere out there. I can't make it out from here.
The trail leads to the very top. The iron smell doesn't bode well. You start to speed up, but notice a werewolf ahead of you and stop. His grinning face is missing a fang, and his eyes have almost no traces of humanity left. The werewolf closes the distance. It looks at you sullenly, measuring your power.
It will be difficult for me to reach the human inside. How do I address him?
No. Well, we already got Pietka. I think we saw Samson last episode. I think it would have to be Nikolay. Not those of a station rider. Well, I think station monitor's Nikolay. Is Pietka the... Pietka's not the accordion player, is he? I don't think that's in my... It's 50-50, so...
Pietka, don't you remember me?
Hey, I got it.
The werewolf's steps slow down. You see the hesitation in its eyes. You seem to be on the right track.
What should I remind him of so he would want to crawl out of the wolf hide? What did he like doing in life?
Music. Pietka was the accordion player.
Stop pretending to be a beast, Fyodor. You're a musician. How will you hold your accordion with wolf paws?
Your words make the werewolf jump, as if you splashed him with boiling water. Then it shakes its head and moves towards you.
You, Fyetka, will die as a wolf. Each day you'll lose more and more. Your accordion's already gone. And it's not the only thing gone. Come with me. I'll help you get it all back. What has Fyetka lost? And I will be able to get it back to him.
His humanity, for certain. It did say he was missing a fang, but I don't think that's what it means. And we already talked about the accordion. The frock or the humanity, I think. It's gotta be his humanity.
Don't be silly, Fyetka. I know you want to be human again. Come here. Everything will be alright. You'll see.
The werewolf approaches you warily and quietly waits for the ritual to be over.
Yeah.
Before your eyes, the wild beast turns back into the accordion player Fyetka.
Oh, my lord. What's going on?
Oh
Where am
dear. He needs a nap.
The wedding was cursed. The groom and some other people were transformed. All will be well soon.
I? The wedding? Nikolai's? Oh, I must have drunk too much at the wedding feast the other evening.
What's the last thing you remember?
We were talking on the wagon.
Well, at least you still have your memory. Oh, you haven't eaten any wolf food. I made it in time.
Lord, help me. Where are we? Did I hit my head or something?
Wait, Fyodor. We'll talk later. Look after him while I take care of some other business. Don't follow me. It's dangerous out here.
Alright. I don't understand any of this.
I'll explain later.
Near the peak, you see the inky black
Of
mouth
course.
of a cave, standing in contrast to the ruthless wildfire around it. Ayrat is waiting for you by the entrance, looking thoughtfully into the darkness.
Of course.
Surely won't get away from us. He'll have to answer for the wedding, as well as for my falcon, as well as for my family.
Are you insane? You're burning the same forest that feeds you.
Feeds me. Feeds me, you say? So what of it? What of my life? What of someone else's life? When he drags everyone who gets close to it into the abyss, I won't serve as cattle to be fattened up for the butcher. Look into the ravine. Do you see the darkness? Let all you priests go there with the candles. They won't make it go away. Do you think we can bargain with it? It won't make a sound. It's wild as a night, as the northern wind. What are we to it? Undergrowth, rot. You can't bargain with it. But you can't take vengeance upon it.
Ayrat.
No. Would your wedding be cursed without this demon?
Probably.
Would your friends become wolves? I think not. It wanted it. It got it. And now, it's feeding on their souls and laughing at us.
Ayrat takes a step forward and disappears into the dark opening of the cave. You try to catch up to the hunter, but he escapes you as if in a dream. The fiery darkness smells of blood and burning wood. In the deep of the cave, you find the wolf shepherd and a werewolf in a ragged soldier's coat. Beside them is a pack of wolves, Ayrat's body by their feet.
Yeah, he kind of had it coming.
What's wrong with Ayrat?
He didn't leave my back any choice.
Ayrat told me you killed his wife. And now you killed him?
Killed his wife? He thought so. But it's not true. You know yourself that I'm not a noble spirit. I remember what happened. The fiery short is to blame for that death. I know who's to blame. Though I think you're not ready to learn it.
I'm ready.
You know yourself who sends George. And that George smelled of your sorcery.
But I wasn't a witch then.
Yes, you were too young. But your charts were owned by another Khaldun.
Oof.
It can't be.
It can.
Who are you?
I think you know. You mention me in your Zagavers quite often.
Wolf Shepherd. I need to break the wolf seal.
I know, this is your choice. A hard and a difficult one. Nikolai will break the seal.
I came for the soldier.
You want to take him? But he will be better with me, safer.
Among wolves?
His soul will be safe. He can always fall from grace among men. But be it as you wish. You didn't walk out this way in vain. Take Nikolai, but I have to go.
The wolf shepherd disappears in the acrid smoke of fire in front of your eyes. You quickly perform a ritual for Nikolai. Nikolai opens his eyes, and before you can say anything, the black book flies out of your hands. One more seal is broken. The seal breaks with a flash and clash of force. You look around. It seems as if the fire has combined with ancient sorcery to begin to destroy this cave.
Well, that was easier than most of the seals so far.
Hold on! The cart's about to turn over! Vasilisa! What? Fire?
Jesus Christ, you remember. So you haven't eaten anything. That's at least one good piece of news.
I think wife and I, we were on our way to get married with a guest.
That's right. We were cursed. I couldn't protect you.
Cursed? How? Where are we?
The procession has turned to wolves, Kolya. I think the cave is about to collapse. I'll explain everything later. We need to get out of here.
How Leshey walks in the forest.
Nikolai! Hey! Is there anybody there? Proshka? This fog is so cold. I need to get out. I think Cherden is to the west. Right. But where's west? Maybe if I can come to a glade, I will be able to tell.
Well, got the seal, even if we lost the wedding guests. Okay, so he's a mind type, and his only thing is extra herbs. So he should be fine to send on an actual task. And we've got our new section of the book available. Weakness, increase curse for each turn. That actually seems really useful. It's a key. Let's just throw that in there real quick. A fierce defense would actually be pretty nice. What do I have for defense at the moment in orders? Nothing that doesn't do something else. I don't want to get rid of the healing ones. But it might be worth getting something that's like pure healing instead at some point. I could probably trade that. That should be good for now.
Suddenly, you hear strange sounds. You stop in time to keep from falling off a precipice whose bottom is lost in the fog. When you turn around, the forest spirits attack you from the mist.
Rude. Very rude. Goodness. Do I even have Prushka? Yeah, I just put Curse on him. That should be useful. Wow. Talk about getting knocked down a peg. Vampirism? Hey! No, you're not allowed to do vampirism, that's my thing. Anyway. And we're back at full health. Not needing the breaker for getting rid of their defense is going to be nice.
A tall figure sticks out from behind the trees. It's difficult to determine who this is. You feel uneasy from the creature's odd movements. Perhaps it is worth asking it the way.
Call out or come closer. I think I'm happy with keeping my distance.
The figure disappears. Ghostly claps reverberate in the foggy forest.
Oh well.
The slippery fog envelops you with the chill of autumn. Its clouds billow in mesmerizing patterns. Strange shadows and figures now and then appear in the colorless smoke.
Let's walk around.
The phantoms stay in the dark. You start to shiver. The graveyard dampness chills you to the bone. Ghostly silhouettes arise from the haze. First, an old galbetz, then a crooked cross made out of mossy branches. You carefully walk along the rotting fence and shiver against your will. In a haze, a flock of black birds sweeps through, breaking the silence. A heartbeat, and you are alone again. Another forest lies ahead of you.
Hey, at least the Golbets are a sign of some sort of civilization. And it's a whole other set of locations. Goodness.
You wander among the fir trees, standing silent in the fog. They all seem to be equally hostile. They weave unseen zagavers with the whispering of their branches and drag you deeper into the abyss of the forest depths. You look back. You feel someone is watching you.
We'll check out the...
The branches grab your dress. You realize that you've fallen into a demonic trap.
That's fine. But yeah, we'll check out that encyclopedia entry last. Put waste on you so I don't have to touch you. And put up a little bit of defense. Tighten the bark healing? That's not fair. Bet I get to test that one out, so that's nice. Grab some defense. Put waste on you as well. Oh, that's full burst. That is nice. And sure, let's get some bless with more defense. And he's about to give his friend more spikes, which kind of sucks. And he's going to heal his friend. Lovely. Okay, so slightly distracted because I was just looking something up. But there has to be a way to not get sins quite as badly as I have been. Because the amount of people that got the Sinner achievement are like 1/8 of the people that have played the game, at least on Steam. So there's definitely something going on there that I have been missing. Probably has to do with not sending your shorts out, but that also seems annoying. So yeah, just not worth it to me. And he's gonna give himself spikes, which kind of sucks, but hey. You can have more of that. And before you get your spikes, we're gonna bless first. But yeah, more damage, because why not? Only got 2 of those. But it should be fine, right? There go your spikes. And they're trying to put spikes up again. Man, that's unfortunate. He does have spikes, but I think it's fine. That should deal with the spikes. Just in case. They tried. They tried. Damage by swipe? Oh, those two combined would be fun. Gonna get this for now, but
The forest here is truly impassable. You fall,
Aye.
tumbling into an old pit, not seeing it in the milky haze. At the bottom, you can smell graveyard dampness and mushrooms.
did I even get the mushrooms? Come on.
On one of the trees, you spot a red ribbon and head over to it. It's weathered with time and eaten by worms. The moment you touch it, it falls apart. However, beyond it, you see another ribbon and yet another one behind it. It looks like they show you the way.
Woo. And yet, I'm still lost.
This giant pine trunk, felled by a lightning strike, is rotting among his luckier brothers. Somewhere in the fog, an owl cries. You raise your head, glancing at the sound among the branches, then look down again, and fail to recognize the trees. It seems the forest around you has changed.
Oh joy. Let's try the impenetrable fog. It's definitely the way out of the forest. Oh, that might have been the correct choice. We got a cutscene.
The gloomy forest parts before the foggy glade. The opening continues to the left and to the right. You stop and think about where you should go next. Your gaze falls on the forest's edge, and your skin crawls. The dark figure of the leshey rises above one of the paths.
Gotta grab the herbs first, just in case. Walk around or go after him. I'm sincerely not sure. He didn't seem mean last time, but he's probably upset about all this. So maybe we walk around. But he also might help me get out of here. Yeah, what's another battle?
You are going to follow the demon.
Follow the demon.
You follow the leshey, but you can't catch up to him. It seems as if the demon is playing with you, or mocking you, and then simply disappears. You stop. Around you is an unfamiliar forest.
I can't keep wandering here any longer. I can stay here forever. I need to calm down and think. What can I do to find the way?
Okay, this one should be somewhere in here. How to leave the forest? Wow, how convenient. If you swear in a forest, Leshey might get angry with you and lead you astray. You'll wander around until you apologize. He took off all his clothes and put them on inside out. Okay.
Right, there's one way.
Keeper of Knowledge.
I should shake my clothes and put them on inside out. Then the demons will stop confusing me.
You undress. The fog envelops you with penetrating cold. You quickly shake your clothes and turn them inside out, then dress and look up. The demons are gone. Only some faint clapping can be heard. The fog gradually recedes, and in the distance, you see a village in the middle of the forest. It's surrounded by firs and pines. However, it looks like this inhospitable place is home to people. You can see light in several windows and smoke coming from the chimneys. Ahead, on the old stump, you see a pair of strange boots with a blue shimmer.
This is either a trap or just more sin. I think we're going to embrace the sin.
You take the unusual footwear and approach the people.
No sin, surprisingly.
You reach the village. It seems that the forest's humming darkness recedes here, though the pine trees stand close to the houses. Life here runs its course despite many houses standing abandoned. You notice the hunter outside and call out to him.
God be with you.
God be with you. Wait, you're new, aren't you? Oh! Huh, what a meeting. Hey, people! Marfa, are you home? Look, the forest brought us another one.
What is this village?
Oh, it's Nimza. We're from Nimza. Now you are too. And I think you will be for a long time.
Tell me about your village.
It's your village now too. It's a permanent village. Mostly Yazva. But there are also some Russians. I'm not a very clever permanent person, but I know 2 languages. What can you tell us about Nimza? We're doing our farming quietly here. A pity though, we don't get as much salt as we used to.
Wonder if they're trapped here then?
What do you mean a long time?
It's just that the forest master keeps us here. He doesn't let us go anywhere. I can't even tell you how long this has been going on.
What do you mean, doesn't let you go?
We have whatever we desire here. A vast forest, plenty of fields, but if you venture any further, it's all fog. It doesn't let us go. You wander around and wind up back here.
And if you turn your clothes inside out?
We've tried everything. Praying, turning our clothes inside out. We've just come to accept it. How much time has passed? Several years. I can't tell you any more accurately than that.
So I'm not the first one that leshey brought to you.
Don't go saying his name left and right. You're not the only one Borsa brought. He takes them from somewhere. Were you lost long?
Also known as Forsa, a Komi word. Spirits who are the masters of forests. So it's just another word for leshey.
That's why you're here. Recently some cab driver arrived. The forest brought him to us. Now you will live with us.
I've been walking through the forest the entire day. I have no strength left.
We have several abandoned izbas. Stay the night wherever you wish. You can use that one. No one lives there now. All right, I have to go. We've spent enough time chatting. I won't catch anything if we sit around talking all day, now will I? I'll come by tomorrow morning and see how you're doing.
Thank you. My name is Vasilisa.
And I'm Yefim. Jesus be your guide.
Well, that's quite curious. Do I even have Proshka? But I guess for now, we'll figure out what happens with that next time. Or at least try to find a way out of there. For now, that's all the time that I have for today. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope you enjoyed. As always, if you'd like to catch any of the previous episodes, they are all uploaded on my YouTube channel at ShadowT5er. And if you'd like to catch this live in the future, it will be on twitch.tv/ShadowT5er. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.